What's up, y'all? It's your boy Novocaine78,
and Mr. Rapping Anime.
and we're doing an I Hate video. But I know the I Hate video was so 2007, but it's 2011, and it's some stuff we need to see gone. I mean, it's just some stuff we need to see gone, and you know, hatred will never die. So, I hate videos will never die. First up, I want to say, I hate when the news finds the person with the least teeth, the least sense, the least education that they can to ask about something really sophisticated that happened in a current event. In other words, I hate when the news go up to the black crackhead and ask him what happened when it's 7 black men in 3-piece suits with suitcases and glasses on and MBAs from Harvard that can better comment, but they want to go and find the only crackhead that they could, with just usually 2 of them at least, because they run in pairs. We gotta stop that. We just gotta stop. We gotta stop relying on crackhead information. We gotta stop relying on crackhead information.
When is it really ever valuable? They see all kinds of stuff.
When it's something that Pookie and Ray J. What do you hate, man?
I hate women who wear all this expensive clothing, but they got a busted car and their house is messed up. Instead of having a stove, they got 2 hot plates set up here. Most of the plugs don't even work for some odd reason. And you want to sit up here, you know, and just, wow, go anywhere and everything's just messed up.
With an Android phone.
Just terrible. And you did, like, the term, when you see kids running around with just terrible hair and everything, look like they haven't been taken care of at all, is a ragamuffin. That's what we call that down here. And the moms responsible for it are most definitely heifers. That's what we call them, heifers.
Yeah. And that's HEFFA. Heifers.
It's not offensive with an A on the end.
Yeah, exactly. When you put an A on the end of things, it's in love. Nigga. And it was brings me to another thing I hate. I hate that people seem to throw that term around loosely. To be honest, I rarely use that word in my vocabulary. I have completely cycled it out. Only time you ever hear me say it is if I'm quoting somebody. But I mean, I know that word will never die because ignorance will never die. But we need to stop letting it be thrown around loosely, because you know it's starting to stink bad, because now Asian people are starting to use it. I mean, it was alright when white people was using nigga. I'm not talking about nigger. I'm talking about nigga. It was alright when white people started using it, because I got some white friends that would say nigga, and they didn't mean it offensively because they grew up with us. So they basically just was crazy enough to think that they was one of us. They thought that they was a nigga, so they could say nigga. Which is alright, but now you got Asian people saying nigga, nigga. I mean, really, we gotta get rid of nigga. I don't think it'll ever be getting rid of. I'm just saying it's got to be getting rid of.
Well, nigga's a crazy word, but you know it only describes so many people I know well. Because if I see a crazy person, I know plenty of crazy people. I knew when I was in high school, my senior year of high school, I knew 2 people who were accused of killing people, you know. And you know, I just said up here, man, anytime they'll get to a point where they getting ready to do something or getting ready to hurt somebody, but I go, this nigga here.
But
just that's all you.
But according to Boondocks, the Webster's dictionary defines that as a nigga moment.
Hey,
But you know what? I'm just gonna have to hit the delete button on what I said. We just gonna get rid of that. That we need to get rid of the nigga thing because it's gonna be niggas anyway. It's gonna be niggas. So I'm gonna run it back on to something else that I hatred. I hate when people ask me a question, and when I try to answer it, they pretty much tell me, no, that's not the answer, it's something else. And I'm like, if you such a freaking expert on it, why did you even have to ask me? I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you had to ask me, you ask me where's the popcorn at in the kitchen, and I tell you in the top cabinet, and you say, no, it can't be there, and I already know that you didn't look. How do you know it can't be there? And the thing is, why I'm really pissed about it is because I'm the one that put it there. You know what I'm saying? So I should know that it's up in the top cabinet. But I was obviously the right person to ask. But my answer was rejected.
Apparently, I think that's stupid.
I mean, you could have saved your breath.
You know, I mean, if you already know what it was or where it was. Why ask?
Its vicinity.
Why open your mouth?
Yeah, or just modify your question. Is it in the cabinet? I mean, that'd have been an even better way of saying it. But I mean, I don't know. People just do stupid stuff.
You know, we're gonna have to wrap this up. The last thing that I have to say that I really
this
hated.
Is just part one, y'all. I mean, we doing at least a trilogy of our hates.
You know, when people interrupt me about stuff. No, I'm just playing. I really
how you really feel, man.
I really hate the fact.
Put your big boy scrotum on and tell me how you feel, buddy.
I hate public confrontation. I really do. Because if you just sit up here and come at me in public, you can't sit up here and just, pull somebody over to the side or something like that. But you got to do it in public, be all loud and everything. I hate.
But they may not ever see you again. If they're a stranger, they may not ever see you again. Why not take this opportunity to be ignorant? Why not take this opportunity to be ignorant in front of everybody?
How often do strangers come in your face?
I work in law enforcement, son. You gotta be more specific.
I work in a grocery store. I can't.
You gotta be more specific.
I mean, I hate public confrontation because it always.
I hate public conversation too because some people are too loud. But go ahead.
Yeah, it makes everybody in the situation look bad. Because every woman,
if a fool,
well, even men, just everybody gets to yelling. Anytime I get into a moment, I just gotta sit up here, try my best to lean up against something and just go on and close my eyes and go to
relax, relate, release.
Yes.
That's the thing, y'all. Relax, relate, release.
Woosa.
Alright, that's part one, y'all. Stay tuned for part two.